Right. Is it safe to stand behind a horse? I've put the video camera on after I've already started with 2 lots of good cleaning this big bird's nest knot here. It's a lot smaller, but I've already got 2 loops that I've cleaned up. Is it good to stand behind a horse? Most domesticated horses will be fine to be stood behind. This guy in particular can be quite mean, and he has kicked at people. He's connected, and he's also kicked and not connected. However, we've been having this conversation now for probably half an hour already. He is aware of me here, and he knows I'm busy with his tail. He knows I'm doing it kindly. I've coconut oiled it. And the bird's nest knot that he had was quite huge here, but it's really a lot smaller now already. I did do a little bit of scissor cutting into, not across the hair, but into the hair. So some of his hair is going to be a bit shorter because it was quite knotty. The coconut oil has done the rest of the job. So when you're cleaning a tail like this, first of all, make sure you're safe behind. Don't stand directly behind the horse like this. If he's not safe, you can keep yourself safe here. However, he and I've conversed and we've spoken, and he said it's fine, you can stand behind me, Wendy. Okay, so what we want to do is we don't want to brush the knot. We don't want to get in here and brush the knot because it pulls on their skin just like it does on our hair if we're knotty. You want to take a small piece of the knot, a small strip, and you want to go to the bottom, and you want to, this one I've done already, you can see the brush is just slipping through it, and you're going to just slip the brush through it. You're going to work it until the brush slips through it, or the comb, sorry, brush. I don't use it. Some people use brushes. I don't use a brush. I like the comb. So you want the comb to just slip through it. If, for example, this piece is now is a bit sticky, you're going to hold this portion very tightly so it doesn't pull, and then you can help it. I would, in this case, I might even cut this little knot that's here, just depending, not across like that, but just that little knot. Take my time. So that's clear now. Also, I would have maybe put more coconut oil on here. I'm going to hang it over my little bobble, my little loopy, and then I'm going to take another piece of it. I'm going to take a big one just for, hopefully we get stuck. So I can show you what, so this is already cleared. Oh, this is right. So here it's knotty in here. You can see there. I'm going to see if I can clear it. So I'm going to just see where the clearing is, just to give a demonstration. And please note, my arm is touching his bottom. My shoulder is touching his bottom. Just to indicate to him that I'm brushing differently. I'm holding, I'm pulling, I'm being a bit rude, in my opinion. That's his tail, the muscular part of his tail, the tailbone. So this is being a bit rude. But he's fine. I'm putting my shoulder against him. I'm telling him, he's saying don't do that, I don't like it. He's lifting his leg up at me. I'm going to put that foot down and just do, he's just told me with the other leg, please stop. And now he's going to tell me absolutely please stop. I'm leaving. Now I'm going to go rude. I'm going to undo this now because it feels like the knot is not out. The knot is here. So like he's now out of the picture. Oh, these videos. I have to smile at myself because it's how-to videos, how to brush a horse's tail that's got a knot in. I am of the energy type. I cannot follow the pattern 200%. At some point I have to do something. It's like washing dishes. I don't like repetitive So the knot itself is actually pretty much out. I think it was the coconut oil. So what I'm doing here is we're pretty clear here at the bottom. Yeah, we're pretty much out at the bottom. My hand's holding this hair very tight, so none of it should pull through to his actual skin, except that piece is maybe. Let's see, now I can do this kind of combing. There's still a knot in here. I'll show you. I don't think you'll see it because of the horse moving now, but there's still a knot in here. Okay, so for the do-it, how to, I can't do this because the video is going to be so long, it's going to be gigs big, and then I have to compress it, and but anyway, I was asked to do how-to videos, how-to on the bodywork and how-to on stuff like this. So this is definitely, don't do it like this. How not to. I must do how not to videos. I think that's a better idea. Bank, what do we think, my boyki? What do we think, hey? You okay with this? And once again, you know, is it safe behind the horse? Banky says it's okay. He says I can be behind him. He is pulling his tail out of my hand a little bit, but he says I can be behind him. He is lifting this leg up a bit. I'm aware of all of that, you know. Banky and I have come a long journey. He's one of the school ponies. He's the one that had African horse sickness, and we had to follow amazing protocols to get him past his long COVID-like symptoms. Yeah, so we've got him back into work now. He's still not jumping. He's not that much regularly back in work. What else did he suffer from? He's one of those who would do something and injure himself. Yeah. Hey, Banky Bee. So actually my bird's nest is pretty much cleared. It's still there. So I wouldn't do it like this. How not to get a bird's nest knot out of your horse's tail. How not to. Okay. But it's okay. Gosh, they're all on a supplement, brewer's yeast supplement. So the tail shouldn't knot. But I think there was a stick in the middle of his bird's nest knot, a stick with a bit of thorns on, and we've got a lot of midges and flies, so their tails are very busy. And then that little stick with a thorn on in the middle of his tail started winding it up, so it wound the tail up. Yeah, we've pretty much got it. Bear, I wanted to show you, let's do the video. Bear's just standing there. Bear's just doing that. It's a very long video. Oops. Oops. Interesting angle. Okay. Gonna continue, and I will obviously fast forward it. And just again, I'll fast forward it because there's no ways you could. Whoa. Wonder, Papa, have you had enough? He's just moved and tried to nudge the camera, so he's obviously saying enough now, honey bun. Thank you. Let me just do one more bit. One more bit. Don't go. Is he going to do poops? One bit, thanks. Okay, so a good grip. Whoops. We don't want it to pull through. The good grip. Okay, and then to end the conversation off, how do you stand behind a horse that can and has kicked people? So you have to read the circumstances. The can and has kicked was when there were more than one horse in the paddock and the person was giving carrots and she was being silly with the carrots, because our rule is no carrots. No carrots in the field where there's horses loose. You can give carrots in the stable. I'm still battling with it, not up. You can give carrots when they're in the stable, in their food bowl. You're meant to just put the carrot in the food bowl. However, or you've trained them to listen to you, and they've done a lot of fight about you. But the thing is, you have to have a working relationship with them. And it's silly to just get yourself into trouble by doing treats in the wrong environment. So just do it in the right manner. Just follow the rules of the yard. Don't play with carrots when these horses free. And I mean, this guy's big. All right, so how do you stand behind a horse that has kicked, that does kick? How do you actually go behind him? You develop a working relationship with the horse. So Banky Bear and I have a working relationship. He's not all, I mean, he's a bit arrogant. A little bit arrogant. Hey, my boy. Okay, so what would we do with the bottom? Let's just finish that. I see I got the scissors in my pocket. His tail's a little bit long. I like to keep it long because of the midges and the flies. So a nice, neat finish would be straight across. Or leaving it like this in a more natural. I'm going to leave it more natural. Because of the flies and the midges, at least he can swish with his tail all the way around to his belly. You know, so that's what we're looking for. He can go even further. He can almost go to his shoulder. Yeah, let's do that. Let's show you. So he can take the tip of his tail all the way around, almost to his shoulder, and to this part of his tummy. And he can't get here, but his nose can reach here. Because the midges do actually, where's my hand? The midges get to here. Yeah. So, yeah. You have to have a relationship with the horse that you're going to go behind. So as a school pony, I would not let any beginners go behind this fellow. No. I would even smack him like this, but at the same time I'm watching his eye. So even though I'm going, no, I'm watching his eye. Yes, because he can get upset. Hey, B. He's having dopey sup. Right. Okay. How to not do things is my little talk. So they sleep out. He's wearing his mask with an ear veil, with ears for the midges. So they sleep out with fly masks and ear protection. And then I just need to put oil, neem oil, and coconut oil. Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's stop.